welcome you all to discuss about this workshop, Disease Relief Self-Care Workshop. So what is that workshop going to discuss about? Those things we will see, okay? So what is disease relief? So for that to understand, we should know what is health and how we moved away from health to disease. So here, this is the place where we are moving towards disease, and this is how this is like we are moving towards health. And now when we see this bottom part, disease is going towards disease. The upper part is going towards health. Clear? Yeah. So what is happening from here? So there is no health promotion. And what is happening here? There is no disease prevention. Disease is progressing and going to disabilities. So establishing more in the disease. That is what is happening here. So there are 3 stages. So when at this stage, what exactly is happening? That is like there are toxins released in our body during metabolism. Those toxins are normally removed by the body. If we are not focusing on our lifestyle, then those toxins are going to increase and they are going to accumulate. And once they start accumulating, they slowly occupy the cells, tissues, organs, systems, and all. So that is here, it shows up as disease. So we will realize that we have disease. And once we are not preventing this disease, slowly it goes into progression. That is, disease progresses even more, and many organs, many systems are involved. Ultimately, those are known as complications. That is the disability. Clear? No? Now we will see how we can move from disease to health. So now the toxins are the important cause for this disease, isn't it? So now what we have to do, they are very huge in number and they are causing lot of disturbances. To reduce that discomfort, what we are doing? We are suppressing the toxins here, and that is disease relief. This is the first aspect. And now what is happening here? Here we are removing the toxins. So the disease is prevented here. And now here, once we are removing the toxins, now we are bringing the toxin production to normal level, and also the mechanisms of the body to be effective to remove those toxins. Then that is health promotion. Clear? So these 3 areas. So now we are going to discuss the first topic. We are going to discuss in a very detailed way about this. Okay? Now again later what are we going to discuss is immunity and then inflammation. So now if you see here, the toxins accumulation is leading to inflammation. And once we are disease prevention and health promotion is immunity. So we are coming back to health. That part is we are moving towards immunity. And then the toxins are increasing. That is we are moving towards inflammation. So we will be talking about this in disease relief in a very understanding, in a simple way. Okay. So this disease relief, we are already taking care of that disease relief. So doctors are going to take care of this at your hospital or whatever it is. Your involvement here is only to follow the instructions of your doctor. So in the disease prevention here, the therapists are needed and your involvement is also needed. So therapist and you both work together. In health promotion, this is entirely your responsibility. You should realize it and then follow it. But now, what we don't know is this disease prevention and health promotion. We are not at all aware of it, and we are not uh, introducing in our life. Even if we know, it is so confusing, isn't it? So, to discuss about it and get that clarity, this workshop will help you. So, the basic things of these two, to kindle what is that aspect, and how you can move towards immunity and health, that will be discussed in this disease relief workshop. That is immunity, okay. And then inflammation, this part actually we will discuss in a detailed way, and what are the consequences of that inflammation, and also how to get relief from that inflammation. These things we will talk here, okay, in this disease relief workshop. And also the relief, how we can have home remedies, also Ayurvedic remedies and allopathic remedies, where we can take care at home itself. Why and all we will discuss in the workshop. Okay. So now we will see in immunity what all we will discuss. So now we know immunity means disease prevention and health promotion. So, disease prevention and health promotion. In disease prevention part, the yoga kriyas that will be discussed, panchakarma and Ayurvedic therapies, that is healing and self-healing. Like you can heal by yourself, that's what. And then other healing and self-healing therapies. So, in disease prevention, we will discuss about yogic kriyas, which can remove the toxins. Panchakarma, which is very both rejuvenating, and also it is a removal of the toxins. Both it is helpful. And also the self-healing therapies, and also healing therapies like marma, then Meru Chikitsa, Shri Meru Chikitsa, Shri Marma. These all, so in Ayurvedic therapies, which are healing is like Marma, Shri Meru Chikitsa. These all things come under this. Also other healing and self-healing therapies like reflexology, meridianology, then back flower therapy. So these all come under this disease prevention. Those all aspects we will be discussing to make a basic understanding. Okay. Then health promotion. That is the second part of immunity, isn't it? So it is about your lifestyle. And what is that? Yogic sadhana. This yogic sadhana includes caring of your body, energy and mind in a holistic way. Also your dinacharya and riticharya. What are those? So that you can implement in your day-to-day life, so that your home culture will become a healthy home culture. Those all aspects we will discuss in this immunity. Clear? Yeah. Now we will talk about inflammation and its consequences and relief. Okay. Now we will see about inflammation. So we already talked. So now immunity, what all are there in immunity? What we are going to discuss, we know. Now in this inflammation, that is from here we are moving towards here because of the toxin accumulation which are causing the inflammation. So now about this inflammation, it can be either localized or generalized. Also, there can be system involvement. So, inflammation can cause all these. And this localized, under this localized inflammation, we will be discussing about pain and how to get relief from that pain, and what are the different types of pain and everything we will be discussing. And coming to this generalized, that is the fever. In fever, what are the types of fever, how to take care of it, how to detect it, and know everything about fever, like how to take care, okay? The basic care at home, how you have to take it, that will be explained. And then coming to the system involvement, we will be discussing about 5 systems like the respiratory, gastrointestinal, urinary, sensory organs and skin. So why we selected these 5? Later we will understand. I will talk about it. Okay. So now we are going to talk about each system and what will be there in that each system. That is, in this mode we will be discussing them. So first one is the diagram of each system. It is in a very simple way we will be talking. Okay. And why disturbances are happening in this system and what are the common diseases, and that disease, how can we get relief with the common home remedies, with common Ayurvedic remedies and common allopathic remedies. So this is the aspect we are talking about, disease relief. And there we really know about immunity, where we can take care of disease prevention and health promotion. Is it not? So this will be a little more discussed in health guide and also self-counseling modules. The immunity part will be discussed extensively there in those other two workshops. That is self-counseling workshop and then health guide workshop. Now this inflammation will be detailed and also the remedies will be detailed. The common remedies for disease relief will be detailed in this workshop. Clear? Yeah. Now we will see why these 5 we selected. Okay. We have a body. What is happening? What is going in? What is coming out? So let us think about it. So if something has to enter in, there should be some opening. If something has to come out from us, there should be some opening, isn't it? So let us understand that first, okay? So something is entering in. From where it enters? From the nature around, isn't it? So that is what? So from mouth. So we take in food and water, isn't it? And coming to the nose, we breathe in air. So something is entering through the nose. Eyes, ears, nose, tongue and skin. Yes, something is entering into our eyes. Something we are hearing, something we are seeing. So something is entering through our eyes, through our ears, through our nose, that is fragrance. And taste, the tongue for taste, and skin. So outside temperature or touch or whatever it is, sensations, isn't it? All these are happening through the openings of that senses, is it not? And then pores in the skin. So there are all over the skin. We have skin all over, isn't it? So there are pores in the skin. What is happening there? That we should understand, isn't it? Then inner circulation is not a pore. This is not a pore. This is not an opening. But all the things that are taken in through mouth or nose are carried through this inner circulation. So just I mentioned it, that is not an opening, it is only a carrier. And then in females there is a vaginal opening. So these are the openings we really know, is it not? So what is that coming out like? So now these are the entering points. So what is that? Something is let out into the nature from inside. So from inside something is coming out, isn't it? So from mouth. So what is that? After undigested food, what is left over is coming through this anus, isn't it? And from nose. So we breathe in, also we breathe out, is it not? So breathe out is also through the nose only. So this is the one. And eyes, ears, nose, tongue and skin, which are the sense organs. From sense organs, where they are going? They are going to the mind. Is it not? From mind, some actions happen or we speak. So the movements and speech, these are not openings, but they are coming out. Through the speech is coming out. Movement are moving in this whole space. Is it not? So this is what is happening. These are not actually openings, but as like just to understand I mentioned it, okay. Then pores in the skin. So something enters through the skin, air or heat, everything enters through the pores in the skin. And what comes out? Some sweat. Sweat comes out, isn't it? Those all come out. So those are the pores in the skin. And more important is eyes, ears, nose, tongue and skin. These are the openings which carry all the stimuli from outside. Also, the same sense organs. So, through the same sense organs, something is let out, isn't it? So, you have some waste in your ears, waste on your tongue, waste on your skin, waste on your eyes, in your nose, isn't it? So, those are all let out through the sense organs only. So, now coming to the inner circulation. So, whatever is carried inside the whole systems, whatever is there, that circulatory system is carried into the kidneys. The whole circulatory system go through that kidney circulation actually, and then what happens? Something is coming out through urethra, is it not? The urine that is coming out through urethra. Then vaginal opening, and also from the vaginal opening the baby comes out from the vaginal opening, isn't it? So that is what it is. So now if you see mouth to anus, what is the tract called? That is gastrointestinal tract. And nose, we take in, we breathe out, that is respiratory tract. And then eyes, ears, nose, tongue, skin, and the same sense organs releases all the waste also, and this is sensory system. And then pores in the skin, again from pores in the skin only. So skin which is all over, that is the huge organ. Skin itself is a huge organ carrying out many functions that we will look into. So then coming to urethra, urine coming out, that is the urinary system. From kidneys to urethra, that is the urinary system. And then vaginal opening, and the vaginal opening, that is reproductive system. So these are the holes, is it not? Did you realize? Everybody, did you realize? Yes? Yeah. So now at every aspect, these are the things that we are going to, not reproductive system, but we are going to discuss about these 5 topics in the coming slides and all. We will be discussing about that in the workshop. So once we care all these, what is going in and what is coming out. So going in, we have to take care. Coming out, we really know whether it is good for our body or not. Basing on that, we can modify what to be taken in. Yes or no? So these are the things that we are going to discuss. Okay? So this is the thing that we are going to discuss. This one, this and also movements. Clear? Yeah. So now we will look into this benefits of this workshop. The first and foremost is the knowledge from this workshop. This knowledge from this workshop will decrease our worry or fear. Why do we have fear? Because we really don't know what is happening to our child or what is happening to us when we are having fever or when we have some pain or whatever, some disturbance in our body or disease in our body. What is happening with us that we really don't know. When we don't know, automatically fear or worry comes up. So with this knowledge from this workshop will decrease your worry or fear. Clear? And then we are confused a lot because what to do. Even the doctor advises you many things, but there will be no time, proper time to explain in detail, isn't it? So that confusion, how to use them, how to use those medicines or how to use those machines or how to take care at home, what all things are needed. Those confusions are all cleared in this workshop. Okay? And most of them are cleared. And then coming to the other one, so you will be able to relax in spite of any disease or any disturbance. You really know. So you will be so relaxed, and with that relaxation, you will be able to take care of yourself and all, or your children properly. Is it not? So the knowledge gives such a comfort, isn't it? Yeah. So with this knowledge, what is going to happen to your doctor visits or your clinic visits? They are absolutely going to be decreased. Is it not? When those visits are decreased, automatically your financial burden is decreased, and also the illness is not progressing, it is controlled very early because you have that knowledge, isn't it? So it can be controlled very early. So the illness progression is stopped. And then time, how much time is wasted in moving to the doctor, getting all that, isn't it? Or waiting time or traveling time. These are all time waste, isn't it? So that is limited. And then the medicines, whatever you are using, because if the illness is progressed, you have to use more medicines and also lab procedures you have to take up. So those side effects of the medicines and also the lab procedures, they all will be decreased. Is it not so wonderful? Yeah. So this will be benefiting in huge to each of you. So just let us go into the detail. You can register for this program, okay? That we will talk in the next slide, okay?